Hello students, welcome to physics class. Today I am going to solve the problems which I have given a homework to you people yesterday. Yesterday I have given two problems and today we will solve one more extra problem also. Those two problems comes under the motion under the gravity. Means when the object or particle is moving under the gravity or gravitational force. Such case, how to solve the problems? Yesterday I have given two problems. Out of that, for one problem I have given the balloon is ascending. A balloon is ascending with the velocity balloon is ascending with velocity of 9.8 meter per second of 9.8 meter per second, and a sandbag is dropped from it when its height is 39.2 meter. When its height is 39.2 meter from ground. Calculate the time taken. Calculate the time taken by the sandbag. To reach the ground. And velocity with which, and also we have to find velocity with which it reaches ground. See how beautiful problem it is. What they have given, a balloon is ascending. Just imagine a balloon. It is ascending, means it is moving vertically upwards. Slowly, the balloon always moves slowly. How much velocity it has? Upward velocity. It has velocity 9.8 meter per second. The balloon is moving upward direction. Its velocity is 9.8 meter per second. Inside that ball, one sandbag is there. That sandbag also moving with that balloon. Its velocity same 9.8 meter per second. The sandbag also moving with the balloon. Its velocity also 9.8 meter per second. Remember, balloon ಹೋಗ್ತಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಜೊತೆ sandbag ಕೂಡ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ ಮೇಲೆ. When it is moving upward, automatically its velocity also 9.8 meter per second. And the sandbag is dropped from that balloon. If you drop the sandbag, it come downward direction. When you drop the sandbag from the balloon, it will directly coming down. When you drop the sandbag, when the balloon is at a height of 39.2 meter. When that balloon is at height 39.2 meter from the ground. Calculate the time taken by the sandbag to reach the ground. First case. Second one, velocity with which it reaches the ground. both we have to calculate. When you drop the, actually its balloon is rising up. What is the velocity of that balloon? 9.8 meter per second. If balloon is rising up, means sandbag also with that balloon rising, its velocity also 9.8 meter per second. When that balloon is at the height of 39.2 meter, a person dropped the sandbag. That sandbag is dropped. That sandbag is dropped at the height from the 39.2 from the balloon. Then that sandbag coming down, and how much time to reach that ground, that we have to find out it. How much time it will taken by the sandbag to reach the ground, that is the first question. Next, when it is hitting the ground, at that time what is the velocity, that we have to find out it. Because when object is coming down, means its velocity go on changes. At the final point, means when it is reaching the ground, at that moment what is the velocity, that is your question. See, just to consider a balloon. Balloon is here, it is rising with the velocity u, that is a 9.8 meter per second. Consider a balloon from the ground, it is moving in this direction. When it is at height, when this is height, h is equal to 39.2 meters. When it is height at 39 point, they drop the one sandbag drop. That sandbag will moving downward direction. To reach this ground, how much time, t is how much, and when it is reaching the ground, at that time what is the velocity, this is the question. They consider one balloon is moving with some velocity, this is given, and h is the height. At what height the sandbag is dropped? 39.2 meter height. When it dropped, how much time it will take, that sandbag will take to reach the ground, that is the question. See, what are the given data, go on write it. U 9.8 meter per second, it is plus or minus, that question arises. Moving upward direction, plus, moving upward direction means velocities are plus, used according to sign convention. In some books they use some different sign conventions, but what I told sign convention, the same sign conventions I am using here. If the velocities are upward direction, velocities are plus, positive sign, and if the downward direction motion, velocities are, take it as a negative sign. Now with the velocity is, means our balloon is rising upward direction, moving in upward direction, therefore velocities take it as plus. And what is the g is minus 9.8 meter per second square, minus g is always negative, no problem. What about the s, how much it is? At the, from the ground you drop, from, if the sandbag is dropped when the object or when the balloon is at the height of 39.2 meter height. When you dropped, this sandbag has to cover the displacement of 39.2 meter height ಒಳಗಿದ್ದಾಗ sandbag ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಅದು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ, it will come downward. It means it has, this sandbag has to cover how much distance or how much displacement? It has to cover the displacement of 39.2 meter. 39.2 meter. Then what is the sign convention for this one? Downward, therefore minus, take it as minus. What is the t question? What is the v? We have to find out it. See, use the formula. We know that s is equal to ut plus half gt square. We know the formula, this one. You can use this one, no problem. See, you can use this formula. You just go and fill the values. Go and fill the values. Minus 39. What is the S value? 39.2. What is the U? U is here. You can put here. What about T? We don't know T. We have to find out it. And what about 1 by 2? G also we can put 9.8. G value is there in this equation. Almost all the terms we know. S is known, U is known, G is known, T we have to find out it. This is the first part. See, we can check it. 9.8 U value, T. 1 by 2 into what is the G value? Minus 9.8. Therefore, I minus T square as it is. Remember, you can use this formula very easily. If you solve it from this method, that is fine. But if you see this equation, it becomes a more lengthy. Is it alternate method for this one? You can solve this method also. I can solve no problem. But not necessarily use this formula only. You just think any other formula to find the T value or to find the V value. T ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಟಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕೇನೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನು ಐದವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಎಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ 9.2 9.8 T square into 1 by 2 9.8 here 39.2 little bit confusion here. How to solve this one? First question arises. See, if you consider this one big equation, instead of this one more method is there that I will solve. But right now I will solve both methods. I use this method, this equation, I will solve it. If you comfortable, you can use this one, but not necessarily use the same equation. You can use some other equations also, which is more comfortable. If you solve this big equation instead of this one, I can use the other also. If you want to solve from this equation, only, you just send the message to me. I will solve it and I will send you. Okay, right now it is a bigger one, that's why, but you can solve it. It's not a wrong method. If you try to solve it, then definitely you can solve it, no problem. See, instead of this one, can we use one more equation? Just think it. V square is equal to U square minus plus 2AS. This is a old equation. In this equation, can we find this V value? Check it. V square is equal to U square. What is the U? 9.8 whole square minus 2 into 9.8. Why it is minus sign? 2 as it is. A means it is G. G is 9.8, but always negative. Therefore, I put the minus sign here. What about S? Minus 39.2. See here, 9.8 whole square plus 2 into 9.8 into 39.2 V square. If you simplify, final answer, please check it. 864.36. What they have given? 36. It is a V square value. Take the square root on both sides. V is equal to 29.2 meter per second. What they ask? V. Fine. Once we got this V value, use this V value to find the T, because one more thing, to find the T, V is equal to U plus AT or GT. V plus U plus GT. V value is given, calculated. V value is 29.4. It is, its value is 29.4. Okay, V value is given 29.4. Remember, while taking this one, Just remember, please observe, am I using the correct sign convention or not? Please observe and carefully observe it. What is the value? 9.8. What about g? Minus, no? Minus 9.8. Minus 9.8 into t. We have to find the t value. (9.8) here common, no? Common, bring the common. 1 minus t. Here 9.8, 9.8, both sides common, therefore bring outside 1 minus t. Fine. What about 29.4? that is a v value. See, this velocity means it is moving downward direction. The object is sandbag is moving downward, therefore velocity should be negative, no? Take the negative sign. Negative sign. If you take the positive only, your t will in the form of, if you consider the plus only, your t should be in minus. T is time is never in minus, always it is positive, therefore we should use the sign convention correctly. What I used, when the object is moving downwards, velocity should be negative according to sign convention. That's why v is, I take it as a minus sign. That v minus sign indicates that it is a moving downward, the object is moving downward. Okay, I kept this 29.4 as minus. Now simplify it. Bring this 9.8 this side. 29.4 divided by 9.8 minus sign. Here 1 minus t. 1 minus t. If you simplify this one, final answer should be minus t minus 4 seconds. This also, here both side minus, therefore cancels, t is equal to 4 seconds. This is your time. This is time. 29.4 and t equal to 4 seconds. Just simplify it. 29.4 divided by 9.8 and bring this one this side. When you brought this here, 1 here, it becomes minus. You did first the whatever answer, that answer minus 1 will give the 4. Okay. One more method to solve this one. One more means simplification steps are different. See, the same. Or can we do this more simplified manner? Please check it. The same simplification, v equal to u plus gt. Remember, or it is not a next part, it is the or part, means you can use this simplification in other way. Minus 29.4 is equal to u, what is 9.8 minus 9.8 t. We require this one, keep as it is, bring this one this side, bring this side. Here 29.4, if you bring this one, minus 9.8 t. 29.4 minus both sides, then you add it, then 39.2, if you add, that is minus sign. Here also minus plus minus means minus 29.4 plus 9.8, 39.2 minus 9.8 t. Then 39.2, bring this 9.8 is equal to t. Minus and minus, that cancels, therefore t is equal to 4 seconds. This is a more simplified, easy method to solve this one. You can use this one also, no problem. Next problem. Okay, yesterday I have given this problem. A stone is stone A. They have given 2 stones in this problem. Therefore, I have given the names, that is A and B. Stone A is thrown upward direction vertically. The stone A is taken and thrown upward direction vertically with the speed 20 meter per second. Actually, in I think yesterday what I have given problem, in that problem take it as a 2 meter per second. Please make it 20 meter per second and try to solve it. That is a mistake what I did. That is instead of 2 meter per second, please take it as a 20 meter per second. 20 meter per second. That is when the object or stone A is thrown vertically upward with the velocity 20 meter per second. That is the initial velocity. After 2 seconds, means 2 seconds later, when they thrown with a certain velocity, that is 20 meter per second, that much of velocity, with that much of velocity they thrown vertically upwards. After 2 seconds, one more stone they thrown with the same point, with the same velocity, and they will meet at some point. When and where, at what time they will meet and where they will meet, that is their question. Okay, that's why they consider they thrown one object or one stone, A stone is they thrown with certain velocity. How much velocity? U is equal to 20 meter per second. 20 meter per second. See, it is a ground. From this point, U is equal to 20. They thrown a object A 20 meter per second. From the same point with the same velocity, they thrown one more object, one more stone, B stone, after 2 seconds. Then where they will meet? If you thrown like this, after some time, after 2 seconds, again one more, somewhere they will meet. Where they will meet and when they will meet, that is the question. See what they have given, just go and write it. And one more thing they have given, G is taken as 10 meter per second square. G value is, we know, 9.8 meter per second square, but for convenience they given that G is equal to 10. For calculation purpose they considered its value is 10. Therefore, as it is, you take. See, U is given for A. For solution, for A stone, for first stone, U is equal to 20 meter per second. G is equal to minus 10 meter per second square, minus 10 meter per second square. Why it is minus? G is always minus only. When object is moving upward direction, U is plus. Okay, then how much height it has covered, displaced? H is equal to, we know that S is equal to H. Take the H. We know that S is equal to UT plus half GT square. We know formula. We know the formula. This formula. In this formula, go on fill the values. S is equal to S. In place of S, you can write the H. What is the U? 20. What is the T? T is not given. T as it is, minus 1 by 2 into 10 T square. G 10 minus it is, therefore. Then 20T minus 5T square is equal to H. This is the distance covered by the first. This is distance covered by the first stone or A stone. Distance covered by the A stone. Next, see for B stone. You just for stone B. For stone B, same. For stone B also they have thrown upward direction with the same velocity from the same point, but after 2 seconds. Only difference is same velocity, same point, but after 2 seconds later. If first of the stone thrown with the at the time t, then the second stone is thrown at the time t minus 2, because after 2 seconds. Therefore, t minus 2. Instead of t, use the t minus 2. H is equal to ut plus half gt square. General formula. H is equal to u is how much? 20 t minus 2, because it's for after 2 seconds. When first stone is at a t time, then after 2 means t minus 2. T minus 2. Here minus 1 by 2 into 10 into t minus 2 whole square. Simplify it. 20t minus 40, here 2 pi 5 into t square minus plus 4 minus 2 into 2 4t, just a minus b whole square formula. 20t minus 40 minus 5t square minus 4 into 5 20 minus 20 minus plus 20t. Any simplifications cancels? Please check it. Okay. 20 minus 40, 6, 20t plus 20t, 40t, see 20t plus okay, 20t plus, see 40 minus 20 minus 60 minus 5t square h. t square here. This is equation number 2. Take it as equation number 2. Now equation 1 and 2 consider. Left hand side are both are equal, therefore make it the equal. 20t minus 5t square is equal to 40t minus 60 minus 5t square. See, is it possible to simplify? This one and this one get cancels, because if I bring this side, this 5 minus 5t square, if I bring this side, it becomes a plus 5t square minus 5t square get cancels. Therefore, I cancelled it. 20t 40t means how much it is? Again 20t minus 60 equal to 0. Therefore 20t and 40t, 40 minus 20 means it is a 20, the sign is plus. Therefore 20t is equal to 60. Bring this side. T is equal to 60 by 20. 60 by 20, that is a 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Time is 3 seconds. Fine. This much time means when they will meet at 3 seconds. This first part complete. And one more thing asked, that is where also they meet. Where they will meet? Put this t value in any other one equation. You put in this equation or this equation. Put t value in equation 1 or equation 1 or equation 2 also you can put, no problem. Where they will meet? H is equal to 20 into 3 minus 5 into 9, 60 minus 45, 15 meter. They will meet at 15 meter height. They will meet at 15 meter height. This is the second part of this second equation solution. Second problem. See, initially what we did, they thrown a stone A with some velocity 20 meter per second with the g value is given. You have to find out the time. Therefore I wrote the one equation for first stone. Similarly for second stone, again you write the equation. While writing this equation, you just take the t minus 2 after 2 seconds. Therefore, and remaining as it is, all go and solve it. While writing the sign conventions is very important here. That is the important part. Once you know that how to write the sign convention, it is very easy to solve the problems. If you have any doubts, you can ask. No problem. And see, these are some questions what I am solving here. They are all motion under the gravity part. Okay. From this class, from this problem, I am going to conclude this class. And again today, if it's possible, I will give you the one more problem today or tomorrow. Again you solve. And who are not solved these problems, whatever I given yesterday, please try to solve it. Thank you.